Hi guys, I just want to have a brief talk about visa extensions, in particular the one that you get after 59 days of staying in the Philippines. This applies to the Philippines. So after you've been here 59 days, you're required to get an ACR I card, which stands for Alien Certificate Registration Identity Card. So this is my experience about going to the city, Davao city, to apply for this card and extend my visa for an extra 2 months. So I live in the province, which is about 3.5 to 4 hours bus ride away from Davao city. So I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed before I got there. So I did a bit of research online. I needed my passport, copies of my passport, and a page with your latest arrival stamp. So I got those. It also said you needed two 2x2 passport type photos. So I got those. I also downloaded a application form which I filled in before going. I also took in my latest visa waiver, which you need to know so they know that you're still legal. So travel to Davao City to the Bureau of Immigration, and got in there, found out that the application form was the wrong one. So they give me a new application form to fill in. The staff there, let me just say, the staff there are very, very helpful, because I'm not a form filler. The guy who helped me was very, very helpful, showed me what parts to fill in, helped me along with, just put this, put that, and then handed it in. They didn't ask for any photos, so I went to the desk and said, "Don't you need 2 photos?" They said, No. Your passport photo is good enough from your passport. So that was a shock. That's not what Google says, but there you go. So it's a lot of it is sitting and waiting for them to process. So then they call you at the payment desk. You go over, pay your money. For me, it was 9,220 pesos, if I remember rightly. You pay that, you go and sit back down. Then they'll call you again to the window. They'll hand you your new visa. So your visa, they'd explain that it's valid until this date, and then you have to wait 1 month for your ACR I card, and the reason for that is it has to go away and be processed in Manila. So it's quite the process is really, really simple. So don't be worried about it. Just make sure you've got copies of your passport. I also took copies of my birth certificate as well. I'm pretty sure they didn't ask for that, but better safe than sorry. What else did I take? Oh yeah, I took the copies of my passport, both the photograph page and the latest stamp that you get when you arrive, that's important. I also took the copy of my visa waiver, which is the first extension you do after your 30 days. So you get a visa waiver. I did that online, and it was very, very simple online. The only reason I had to go to the Bureau of Immigration this time is because I had to process my ACR I card. It was, like I say, a very, very simple process. The staff there were very, very helpful, and they helped me along. And it didn't take long. I think I was in there for an hour. It was quite busy, but an hour I was done and I was back out of there. So I just have to return in 1 month's time and pick up my card. Now the ACR I card allows you to open a bank account. It allows you to get a Philippine driver's license, which you need if you like me and ride your scooter. You need a license, because after 3 months my British license is no longer any good in the Philippines. So you get 3 months on your foreign license, and then you need a Philippine license. That's the reason I needed this card. However, you are charged for the card on this visa extension. So you pay for the card whether you get it, whether you want it or not. It's not an option. You have to pay for it. So I was charged 9,200 and something peso. Was it? It's around $50, which really it isn't bad. So now I'm entitled to get 2-month extensions, and I intend to do them online. Traveling that far to Davao City is too much really for me every couple of months. So I will be intending to do my next visa extensions online, which is pretty easy. Actually, my first visa waiver was very easy. So for those people who are worried about it, don't be too worried. It's not really that difficult. If I can do it, anybody can. It's they're very helpful. At least at the Davao City office, they were very helpful and helped me fill in the forms. They answered every question I had. So yeah, I'm not saying that every office is going to be like that. Hopefully they are, but at least in my experience, it was okay. It was a good experience, and I'll do it again. So okay, thank you for listening. Bye, and good luck with your visa extensions.